All right, travel started today, day 7. And if I had to like grade myself on how I was in terms of burnout to balance, I'm going with like a D, okay? Maybe not an F, maybe not a total failure, but it's definitely not great. I feel burnt out right now. Just put Bailey to bed. I'm like ready to crash and I feel completely exhausted. And that's what happens when I'm running on all cylinders and overdrive. So, we woke up and right away got some news that my mom was riding the Bustang, by the way, which I think is a really funny, the Bustang to our town where we live because she's coming with us. And so I got a call really early that her bus like broke down on the side of the road. I'm like, okay, could throw a wrench in the entire day. I was like, oh gosh, okay. And so I was already feeling like really worked up over that and decided to make some zucchini pancakes again. I just found this huge zucchini in my garden this morning and I was like, I cannot let this go to waste. And they've already gone through all the zucchini pancakes. Remember when those kids came over my house? Yeah, I fed them zucchini pancakes. And one of the kids was like, oh, why are they green? And I was like, oh, they're like Hulk pancakes. And he was like, sweet. They still have, syrup on them. And I usually like heat up some frozen berries. And so you can't really taste the green vegetables in the pancakes, can you? They ate them. So anyway, I decided to do that, which was probably not a good idea because it just added to the stress of like trying to get stuff done. And then Bailey was going to go over to my sister-in-law's house again. And I was like, okay, we are riding bikes. And this bike ride is no joke, okay? Especially with like a 35-pound child on it. And usually I struggle, but I like killed it on the bike, taking her over there. And I was like, dang, that I have a lot of adrenaline pumping through my system when I can ride those hills with this heavy child on the bike. And it was a really good way to motor through some energy. But I was still revving because I got back and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of a workout. I decided to do a workout. I just do too much. It was too much. I shouldn't have done all of that, really. I could have made it a lot easier on myself, but I was just trying to do all the things. Now, this is why I'm learning right along with you. It's like, you need to know when to call it and say, take a break, slow down. And so anyway, did a little workout. Wyatt started doing homeschool, which again, in hindsight, maybe we should have taken the day off. And it was just like frustrating trying to get last minute stuff done so I could get out the door. So by the time I got in the car is always such a good place for me to like exhale. Bailey and I and the kids have this thing where we do crazy hair, called crazy hair. And we turn up the music really loud, one of our favorite songs, turn it up really loud, then roll all the windows down and open up the sunroof and let our hair just get wild on the interstate. And it's a really good release. In my membership program, Living in Color, it's the invitation is called Volume Up, Windows Down. And it's just all about like letting go, singing. We actually did listen to Let It Go, and just like singing the song and like letting your hair be crazy. And it's a great way to bring down your nervous system, like let out some energy. So that really helped. She actually asked for that. Like I didn't even think about doing it. And she was like, Mom, can we do crazy hair? I'm like, okay, you consent that I'm a little tense. And I usually am like, okay, we need to do this. So we did that on the way down and just still kind of like running on all cylinders, like just thinking about all the last minute things we need to do before we hop on a plane early tomorrow. But I'm finally coming down, I don't know, at 10 o'clock at night. I'm ready to crash. This is just what happens. So live and learn. Tomorrow is when we actually get on a plane. So wish me luck.